Hello and welcome to our Sky Vision Lounge. Thank you for taking out time to be here. We do not take your time here for granted. Thank you for coming. And so this is Sky Vision Lounge, where we do live analysis of the market. We do that of the London session and the New York session. So this is the London session that we're in now. And just by way of a reminder, that we want to remind ourselves that if price is moving down, giving us continuous, so this is a lower low here, and then a lower high right here, a lower high, and then another lower low right there. Let me move this one here. And then a lower high right here. Lower high. Oh, sorry, I've pressed the wrong thing. Okay, lower high. Let's close that there. Okay. And then it gives us, of course, another lower low. A lower low there. So at what point do we say, so this is trending downwards, right? Now, at what point do we say this trend downwards has changed? So logically, it's when this last lower high, this one here, when it is broken and price closes above, then we know that price is no longer wanting to continue downwards. It wants to go up. Yeah. And then it begins higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And why is it higher high here? It's higher than this one here. Yeah, this last lower high. Okay. So and of course we like the three questions that we like to ask. What did price do overnight? Where is price now? And what must I see price do before I execute a trade? So let's just apply this principle, this process here, or this price pattern here on what happened yesterday. So we'll try it on this one. So look at what happened yesterday. Price started from here. It pushed up, came back down. So it gave you a break of structure there. It pulls back. Yeah. So potentially you have your lower high there. And then it begins to go down. Right. So you're expecting it to break these lows, but it does not do that. What does it do instead? It comes back up. So breaking this last lower high. So once it breaks this lower high, what has happened? Price has changed direction. So if you're in a sell here and expecting it to come down here and it did not come, so you take this loss, right? And then you see that price has changed direction right there. Okay. So with price changing direction there, with that, that will be a market structure shift. Yeah, here. With this shift here, then you're looking for potentials to buy from the next candle after this one has broken and closed above. Yeah. So you then take that buys from there. It goes up, comes down, goes up a bit. We have a deeper pullback. Yeah. And then it goes this way and then downwards. And then it breaks structure again eventually. And then goes all the way up. Yeah. If you were very granular and then you just used because this one here actually, this is actually a break here with this big candle there. So that's another break of structure to the top, right? So that means on these lows here, once this lows here is broken, that is a market structure shift. Yeah, that would be a market structure shift there. So you'll be looking for potential sells here after taking these buys here. Yeah, so you see price always moving, always oscillating, right? Giving us buy setups and sell setups. Yeah, but you always have to look at it in the context of what price is doing. Okay. And that's why we have those three processes that we use. Market structure shifts, well, break of structures, market structure shifts, and rejection candles, right? If you combine those three, for instance, in this instance here, once you have this market structure shift, you enter your buys from there. So you get some profits from that one. You then see this nice bearish engulfing candle. And mind you, you don't have to take every trade, right? You can look at your risk portfolio and then see what would have happened. So if you took that one there, so you initially take a loss here, you take these buys here, and then it goes nicely. And then you take these rejection candles from here, it goes down very nicely. And then you see this combination here, a rejection candle there. And then you take that and it goes up like that. Yeah. So you have to take both the wins and the losses together. If, for instance, you didn't take this rejection candle and then you put a sell right here, right after this break of structures here, and you took a sell, you eventually be stopped out. But if you were still trading, right, you will have seen that eventually price came up here and gave us that what's it called now, that break of structures there, and then eventually moved up. But we are not machines, so we are not on the chart 24 hours. We only have a limited time to be on the chart. So by the time you are on the chart, just do the best you can when you're on the chart. Yeah. So that's all you can do for yourself. Just do the best you can. Use what the market gives you. Sometimes the market will not go your way and you'll be in a drawdown, and that is fine. But you know that eventually, once you continue applying your process over and over and over again, then you get the wins that you're looking for. Yeah. All right. So let's look at today. What has price done today? So we'll apply those 3 questions. So price started, pushed down, moved all the way up. Now from this top here, where is our last opposite candle that caused this price to move up? It's down here. It's all the way down here. Yeah. So as it is now, we won't say we have a break of structure yet until we break these lows here. Yeah. So at the moment, we're looking potentially for price to, this will be like this pullback that we're getting here. So, but this will be like a kind of deep pullback. Yeah. Let's see if it will give us a market structure shift and then market comes in here before it then goes up. Right. So, but right now we don't really have anything to do. We just wait to see what the market is going to do between these levels. Okay. Let me mark this. So if it breaks below here, because it has not given us any structure, there's nothing to work with. If for instance, you enter a buy here, you have almost 1,000 pips for your stop loss, and that doesn't make sense, right? It will be too much. Yeah, at least for me, that would be way too much to be putting a stop loss of 1,000 pips. Yeah, so just leave it, let it come close to your area, and then you can strike and take a trade. Okay, let's look at the next chart. What is this? This is GBP JPY. Right, this one is still ranging. It's just ranging. I mean, see, look at all 3 yesterday. It went up, came back down. Oh, okay. In fact, that would be a good lesson for us here. So we'll do a compare and contrast. So look at this. What did price do? So it started like this, came down, right? So you're expecting it to go down. You enter your cells. It doesn't come to your cells. It stops you out, yeah, with this. So you're looking to buy on this break of structures here, yeah? And then it goes all the way down. Maybe if you put your stop loss there, it stops you out. Even if you put your stop loss down here, see what market has done. It came all the way down, stops you out, and then eventually, in fact, it just goes sideways for a long time before coming up here. Yeah, so choose the pair you want to trade. And I tell you, there's no pair is better than the other one. They all have their cycles. They have times when they are going sideways. They have times when they are trending very nicely. Okay, so this one will have been potentially some losses on this one if you're trading only this pair. Okay, so let's look at what market is doing right now. In fact, I'll just call it a range up there, and I'll put it down here. Yeah. So in a range, what I like to do typically is to just look for rejection candles, right? So this is a nice engulfing candle. I'll just take, so it's more like scalping, right? I'm not looking for massive moves, right? I'm just looking for 15, 20, 30 pips, 30 pips move that I can just take and bank it and leave it there. Yeah. So I'm not looking for massive moves because market is ranging. It's not moving very well. Okay. So this is just ranging. If you're using the break of structures, you wait for it, let it break above to tell you that it wants to go up, or you wait for it, let it break below, and then you go further down with it like that. Okay. Let's look at, let's compare that to good. This one, I like this one here. So look at what this man here did. So Asia session went down, came up, gave you a nice break of structure. Then around, this is 4 a.m. Oh, okay. No, I'm not yet at my chart. Okay, I'm at the chart around here from 8 a.m. So from this big candle here, right? So it gives you a market structure shift there. Okay. And then you're looking for potential to buy. Yeah. So you wait on this pullback here. So either on this candle here or on the next one. So either on this next candle, you have some entries there, or you wait for a deeper pullback. And then this one, actually I traded this one yesterday. I think I put my stop loss at the lows here. Yeah. So on this particular pair, it didn't come all the way down to stop me out. Yeah. So the reason why I didn't put it actually here. So if you see this, so this is the lows. Yeah. And sometimes what the market likes to do, it likes to take out the lows, the previous lows. It will just take it out and then go in the direction it wants to go. Yeah. So I like to give it just some room. Yeah. In case that thing decides to come all the way down. So I had this I used these other lows here. Okay. So eventually, what did price do? Price then decides to go up. So unlike pound yen that came all the way down in its own, pound yen came all the way down and wicked you out first before deciding to even go up just a little bit. So you see the compare and contrast that you can get in this market. And the thing is that you never know what the market is going to do. So there's no need trying to find out or trying to make the market do what it doesn't want to do. In fact, you can't even make the market do what it wants to do. Right? So you never know. So just play along. Take what you have and make the best of it using your process at all times. Yeah. So eventually, this one then comes down like this, comes up. So eventually, it tries all it can, and then it meanders, and then it goes all the way up. Yeah. So right now, let's see what is the market doing for today. So market has it started from up here, came down, then went all the way up, came back down, did this. So as it is now, we can say the market is in a trend upwards. I would actually take this one, or well, we can actually take this man here now as your line in the sand. So what we're expecting that market to come back up at least to this zone here. So with this nice move here that it has done. So this is a massive pullback, and then we expect it to come up here, potentially even go a bit higher, then pull back, and then continue upwards like that. Yeah. Okay, so let me stop here. And it just repeats itself for all the other pairs too. It's just the same thing on all the other pairs that you see. Always market just doing up and down like that. And then, but the important thing is that you apply your process every time. Apply your process every time. Okay. All right. So let's see. Do we have any questions? Let me check the chat in case there's any question in the chat box. Okay, no questions there. Oh, beautiful. So we would meet at the New York session. If you're able to join us, you're welcome to join us for that analysis. Let's see if we have some setups there. So right now, market is not really moving. except maybe, well, if we take some rejection candle setups. But let's see how the market behaves over time. Maybe between now and the New York session, we'll get some few pips. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll see you at the New York session.